Hey mate, we've got a couple of friends here that are helping us out. There's Rudy and Tiggs. Oh, hey girl. Hey buddy. Alrighty, so I'm actually doing a little bit of a bit of an improvement on the old girl. I was thinking about. I was sort of looking at it the other day, and the front is down a little bit, and you can't really tell on the video or from the video. But it's down oh, about an inch and 3/4 on the front. So what I'm going to do is, I was talking to Chris Swenson, and he's from shout out to Bumpside Uglies on Instagram. So yeah, thanks for your help, Chris, on that. But I'm going to re-arch the front springs. I was also talking to another mate, and he said, "Oh look, you just do it on a press." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, good idea." So we'll see how we go. So I'm going to pull these apart and jack her up, pull it apart, take a set off, and we'll see if it's going to work. I want to try to get about I want to go about 2 inches, I reckon, and get that nose up a little bit more. But yeah, I'll keep you updated, and I'll just take some videos along the way. I'm not going to video the whole thing, like I generally don't, just because I've only just got a handheld iPhone, essentially, is what I'm using. So I'm just going to do snippets of my progress and keep you informed. Welcome back to nothing new, actually. thanks for coming back. Okay, that didn't take long at all. Leaf pack is out. It doesn't look too bad. There is a bit of a flat spot at the top here, towards the back end. You can just see that there. So I might concentrate on pressing sort of around this area a little bit. But I'll pull these leaves apart. There's a bolt going through, holding them together. And then I've only got a 12-ton press. I'm hoping this is going to work. But I'm going to mark probably every 2 inches, and then just put pressure on each one of those marks until I get the desired height. So I'm going to measure, put a straight edge from that eye to that eye, measure the distance, whatever that is, and then I'll add 2 inches and I'll basically start re-arching I'll start re-arching until I get to that 2 inch, until that distance is increased by that 2 inches. All right, I'll get going, and I'll get back to you guys soon. Here's my helper. Hey mate. Alrighty, so I've got it set up here. I thought I'd just show you what I'm doing. So I've got a straight edge here, and I've actually put the leaf. So I've set the straight edge up against the eye to eye, and the distance, the gap between the offset is 85 mil. I've got these set at 2 inches apart, so 50 mil. And what I'm slowly doing is pressing. This is only a 12-ton press, and it's working fine. I've made this little cradle here that sort of gives me a bit of a gap, a little bit of a greater gap than the standard press, which helps a little bit in pressing re-arching the leaves. So I'm essentially just setting my press, or pressing down on each one of these 2-inch marks until I get the desired height or re-arch that I'm looking for. So I'm almost there. I've got this set up, so I'll quickly do it. It takes a little bit of practice to find what that sweet spot is in terms of how many pumps per mark. I'm actually doing 5 or 6, depending on 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you can sort of see it sort of starts to bend a lot, right? But then when you release it, it obviously springs back. So yeah, I'm doing about 5 or 6, and I'm almost actually at the mark that the height or the offset or the arch that I'm hoping for, which is about 2 inches. Cool. All right, this side is actually done. It is higher, which is great, so that worked. I've actually measured the, I guess that bottom of the sill all the way through. It's probably a little bit, it's actually still a little bit higher at the back, believe it or not, but that's fine. I mean, that front's actually raised up. I think it was about 2 inches. I think that looks heaps better. And like I said, it evens it out. I've still got to do the other side. It's actually probably a tad higher on that side just because you can actually see a little bit. So the passenger side isn't done yet, so she's leaning down. There you go, you can see that lean. So I've got to do that passenger side. But when I jacked up that side to make it even, it was still a little bit high in the back by only about ½ inch, not even actually. So that's fine. I'm happy with that. Looking good. I will get cracking on that other side, and